It's Josh with Odd Jobs, and in today's video, we are working on a French drain. We're here in Bloomfield Hills, and for this project in particular, the homeowner, their home sits a lot lower than the neighbors, which means that all of the neighbors have the benefit of dumping their water off of their own property onto his. So we've been contracted to install about 100+ foot French drain to get rid of a lot of the moisture in this backyard so that this family can have a place to enjoy, to hang out for their younger kids. Today we are at the French Drain Man's campus. We're purchasing some of his corrugated drain tiles for our French drain install. He has a huge facility, tons of materials here, and in this video today we're going to show you us installing a French drain. So right here, this is the starting point for our French drain. Right here is where a lot of the water sits between this neighbor's home and our customer's property. A lot of the water, as you see, has already formed a small stream to make its way to the low point. And right now we're working on hand digging this area.
This part is impossible to use the machine with, so we got to hand dig it. And then everything past that is all machine accessible, so right on the money. But we have 2 rolls of non-woven geofabric. This is going to allow the water to permeate through the ground, through this, and kind of filter out the dirt. This is not your average everyday drain tile. This is actually an 8-slot, high-octane 4-inch pipe. So these holes are much more perfected. Usually with the Home Depot drain tile, it looks like they just stab through it with a knife. These look like very calculated press holes, drain and flow a lot of water. And this pipe is also extremely rugged and durable. So I've never really felt a single wall pipe that's as strong as this one. So I'm really looking forward to using it.
The biggest problem we're dealing with right now is the water. It's just extremely wet back here. If you see behind me, you'll see some ruts that have water in it because, of course, the water has nowhere to go, which is the purpose of the drain in the first place. We filled this with a 1.5-inch clean rock, recommendation of the French Drain Man. We have our burrito open right now. It rained over the weekend during the holidays, allowing some of this stone to get washed and clean. 4 drains in right now, so 2 at the back, 2 at the front. And we have our catch basin all the way at the back as well. We're going to be adding some more rock in here and then closing this up. We're going to put pea gravel on both sides of this burrito. We're calling it our drainage system to allow more water to just permeate. Overall, it's just really muddy. If it was a drier day, spring, summertime, this would be a simple project. Truthfully, I'm thinking that we're going to have to settle for backblading this soil for now until the spring, where we can actually bring in some fresh topsoil, fill dirt. Otherwise, we're going to make a huge mess in this backyard.
I want to show you guys a little bit of the functionality. So as you can see, we got water coming from the neighbor's yard. Direct, constant flow flowing into our drainage system. So there's 2 pipes in here. I know Josh probably already told you, one has a catch basin, one does not. Catch basin's really here for overflow and to protect our pipe from getting sediment. There's some filters in there so you could clean it out every now and then. But let's go take a look at the other side and see what we got coming out of our pipe.
And there we have it. We're done until the spring, that is. The drains are working just fine. We see water moving. It looks aesthetically pleasing. Unfortunately, the dirt is too wet to grade, but we did the best that we could, and this homeowner will have far less water problems this spring.